Hey everybody, Spencer here from Geek of Spades with another Warzone Resurrection unboxing. This time we're taking a look at the Brotherhood hero, the blessed Vestal Laura. She is a pretty awesome model. She was one of my favorite characters from the old fluff, and she keeps it up pretty well. Really nice model, super well detailed. And she just looks great. I love what they did with her head. I kind of wish she was like Angelica Draken and came with a separate head, like with a helmet on or something. Or at the very least that she had like her helmet hanging off her hips or something. But still, she's really cool. She's super leggy. So she does kind of have wonky proportions, but I can still dig it. She still looks awesome. Her Castigator power spear here, nice and long, very, very flexy. So be very careful with this. It's got the mace point, the mace head, I guess, down here. They got the spear up here and her cape. So the details on her are pretty spectacular, as you'd expect from the Warzone range at this point. Lots of nice crinkles in the tabard there. Her armor is nicely detailed. She's got her pistol there on her hip. It does, from the back, look like she's not wearing pants, but she is. So, there you go. So now that we've taken a look at Laura on her sprue, let's take a look at her when she's all built up. Alright, and here she is all built up. This is blessed Vestal Laura. She is pretty awesome. Lots of detail, and she actually goes together real easily. Her arms are sort of like a ball and socket joint almost. Her cape kind of just sits flush against her back. The only issue is cleaning her. If there's any flash or mold lines on her hands or anywhere on her spear, it's kind of a nightmare just because of how thin and tiny the parts are. But again, she goes together easily enough. Putting her together wasn't a problem. It was just cleaning up those parts, because I would hit something wrong and the spear shaft here would bend, and I was super terrified it would break. And getting the arms on, while it is easy, it's a little tricky, because you got to make sure that this arm isn't like bent in, because that'll bend the spear shaft and all that. So yeah, she's actually really cool. Unlike Angelica Draken, she fills out her base a lot nicer. She's got a lot more area to her because of her pose, and that's Draken's main problem. Is her pose. While cool, while I really like it, it doesn't suit well to a 40mm base. But Laura certainly does, and she's got a pretty dynamic feel going on. I kind of wish her head had been turned a little more towards the point of her spear, but she still looks awesome. So yeah, there you go. That is blessed Vestal Laura for the Brotherhood faction. And if you want more Warzone Resurrection unboxings, be sure to keep it here to Geek of Spades, and also be sure to follow the links below so you can check us out on Facebook and on Twitter.